I hit record early to catch you off guard so I can get your true personality.
Yeah. The jerk that I am, buddy. What the heck?
You no sell all that.
That's my favorite part.
Well, that's what everybody's favorite part is.
One goof said, "Can't y'all get dressed early?" I said, "Are you crazy?"
They're missing the joke.
They're missing the whole thing.
They're missing the joke.
We don't go on till
we're ready.
Heck, man, 2 seconds before bell time.
Listen, like Jake the Snake Roberts said, your performance starts when you walk through the curtain, not when you step in the ring.
Oh, I love that. I love Jake.
I know.
I love Jake Roberts. He's getting his hair done, I think. Yeah. I'm up next. Okay. Okay, boy, I gotta relax. How you doing, boy?
Good.
Good to see you, boy.
I'm in the middle of just running across the country, but you sound more flustered than I do.
Oh, I forgot. I texted you 400 times, and then I thought, man. He might
be enjoying his life.
He may be enjoying his life away from me.
Oh, no,
what the heck?
That's this upcoming week. I did a little bit of work on this trip.
Oh, good. Very good. Yeah, well, but when one of our guys freaks out and don't want to be called, I don't even care what his real name is, but when I give him a nickname, he don't want to be called. We got to save all this for TV, boy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I reach for the phone. As soon as one of our guys, one of our own, acts like an idiot, I got to reach for Bullet. My security blanket. I couldn't find you. Bullet. I had to grab my blankie, okay? And I said, well, what's this guy's problem? Okay.
You just want to make sure that you're in the right.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
he's in the right.
Oh, yeah, I'll make sure. Oh, my gosh.
I'll let you know.
The one thing, oh, my gosh, first lesson our guys should learn is if you say you don't want to be called the nickname that I give you, guess what you're going to be called?
Exactly.
And I love your list of names. I've been called...
No, that was one whole name. That wasn't a list. That was what you would introduce me as. I've been Greg, Jake, Bullet, Last Boy Scout, Manning, Armstrong.
And that generic mask guy that's on my poster all the time, too. But anyway, this is good TV stuff, boy. We
don't want to waste
We don't want to waste good TV stuff.
This is intro stuff, even though Jerry Sag's in there talking. It's okay.
Jerry Sag, be quiet over there, okay? What the heck? You think you one of the boys?
Or the nasty boys.
Yeah.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. I kind of like that, Bullet.
I know, right?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Yes.
I am sitting next to George South. You
yes,
hear the
you
claps.
are, buddy.
You know what time it is, George. How was your week?
Bullet, what a great way to start this great show, just knowing that automatically I have ticked somebody off just by doing that. Bullet, I'm sure if we had a switchboard, it would be lighting up right now, but maybe that'll come later when the budget gets a little bigger. But Bullet, great week we just had, buddy. I tell you what, everybody knows how much I love the kids, especially mine. I took that from Ricky Morton. But anyway, we had a great week. We went down to Matthews, and it was just an outdoor show. We actually had a ring this time, Bullet, believe it or not. And my guys were able to perform, and we just had a great time, Bullet. They gave away 300 book bags to the kids there. And I know everybody's going to be saying, well, all these shows you do with book bags, man, every kid's going to have a book bag. But this was great. We did some wrestling actually in the ring this time. It wasn't as good as the one that we'd done without the ring, but it was great. Kids had a great time. I want to thank all of my guys for working hard. That was in the Saturday afternoon. It was beautiful outdoors. Lord bless us with some good weather. Then we loaded up, Bullet, and headed down to Kings Mountain, and that's where the wheels started falling off. One of my own, which you know me, Bullet, and if I invite you to go to RO's Barbecue and eat with us, you're kind of figured in for a minute, okay?
Yeah.
But listen, and this is addressed to all of my goofs that watch my TV show and train with me. If I invite you to RO's Barbecue, my all-time favorite place, Bullet, takes me back. I could just hear John Cougar Mellencamp playing in the background, Bullet, while I'm eating. Hear your theme song, Bullet, with your ring music. When I take you to eat RO's, eat barbecue. Okay? Now, I know this one particular guy who is a complete goofball. He works out. He looks good. He's my Kurt Angle Jr., which I am proud. I don't even know his real name, don't want to know his real name. And I hate even giving him a plug here on my TV show. But I took him to RO's Barbecue. The poor kid, I think he spent like $82 trying to eat healthy instead of the $3 sandwich that will kill you.
Which is fantastic.
Which is great.
Which you talking about, it salivates my mouth.
I'm sitting over there.
Your palms sweaty?
I'm sweating. We need to go right after the show.
Right
okay?
now. We need to go.
But barbecue sauce, slaw running down my face. I'm cramming it in. I look over here at Kurt Angle Jr. with his tank top on. You know, he was on the cycle that week. His arms are this big. His head's out to here.
Jaws down to here.
Jaws out to here. Yeah, and he's acne all over his back. And he's eating a huge tray of barbecue. But I don't know what he's eating. He throwed the hush puppies over here. He throwed the fries. Everything was good. Even the bun, he throwed over here. So anyway, that started the ball rolling with him gaining a little bit of heat with me. Okay, so
because that slaw's world famous.
Oh my gosh, that's world famous
Butch
slaw.
Packs it up.
Butch packs it, sends it all over the world, just like my great book, all over the world, Bullet. We may start doing a combined package. Buy the slaw, you get the book. Well, I like buy the book, get the slaw.
Yeah.
But anyway, Bullet, so we go to the show. Guys, listen, let me smarten all you goofs out there up. When you can go to a show and don't have to touch a ring, you don't have to pay rent, you can go work a match. What's wrong with that, Bullet? And you don't have to take a ring down? There's nothing bad about that.
Well, what the sad thing is, George, it's foreign for anybody to do the sense of setting up the ring. It's very normal for them to go to a show, not touch a ring, roll their bag, and have a match.
Yes.
Which, from our end of the spectrum, I don't know how people live that way.
Who cares if you?
I don't know
who cares if you draw any people? As long as you ain't got to touch a ring.
Yeah.
But anyway, so our guy, of course, the promoter in the back, who's paying rent, worried about everything. We're just sitting back eating again, of course, drinking a Mountain Dew, enjoying the show. We don't care. We ain't got to lose money. Everything's happy. Of course, my guy comes up and doesn't want to be called Kurt Angle Jr. So first thing I did before I flipped out is I reached for my Bullet security blanket because I couldn't find you, Bullet, because I can't believe that one of our guys is a complete idiot. So the promoter, out of respect, comes to me and says, your guy in the back does not want to be called Kurt Angle Jr. So after my head spun around 8 times, like the Exorcist, I said, well, guess what he's going to be called? And the promoter said, Kurt Angle Jr. So, he was called Kurt Angle Jr. He went out, had a match, everything worked good. We left, everything's fine. But I am still ticked off over our guy, Bullet. So that just reminds me that even tonight in training, Dad has got to keep an extra sharp eye on his own hen house. If that makes sense, Bullet, okay? When Dad's away, the hens will play. And I'm going to squash some hens tonight. But anyway, I mean, everybody else can be an idiot, but Bullet, what I'm saying is, and I'll shut up and we'll get on talking about my great book, is that's a reflection on me. You know what I'm saying? You can be an idiot when it's just me and you hanging out, Bullet, somewhere, but when I take you to introduce you to new promoters and new places to work, you don't have to touch a ring, do any work, don't be an idiot. Okay,
and that's your point. Is like the promoter's got a million different things to worry about. He doesn't care what he's called.
Exactly right.
And you know what? 90% of the time, the sound system we go to these places, it sounds like.
Was you there?
Well, I'm just saying. What does it make a difference what your name is? You have called me, like I said. You thought I was giving you a list of names? Like, no, that was the full name that you introduced me.
Bullet, as you know, here on George South TV, highspots.com, I don't know I don't want to know. I got nicknames for all my kids. Okay? I don't even want to know their real names.
But see, the thing is, though, too, when those fans leave that night, who couldn't hear his name pronounced anyways, when they leave that night, all they're going to think about is the guy in the silver trunks, the white boots.
That's exactly
the guy
right.
with the black trunks, the old guy. I mean, there might be a couple people that they recognize and stuff like that. And you know what? If he really wants to stick it to you and not be called Kurt Angle Jr., get some nice gear from highspots.com with the name that he would like to have on his trunks.
And
that's what people will know.
Now, Bullet, regardless of what people think, I am not a complete goofball. I mean, or a jerk. Well, I'm close to being a jerk. But if he had came up to me professionally, as you said, what really ticks me off, it goes way back. I could go and do a whole story on this one particular goofball. Remember, he was the one that actually got on eBay and bought boots, so he didn't even buy the boots from our company. So there's still a little bit of heat under the bridge, Bullet, that ain't never been cleared. But anyway, matter of fact, he was wearing those boots that night that I yelled at him for his name change. Boots that didn't come from highspots.com. So anyway, long story short, we're going to move on to the next thing. I know, boys, this show's going to be
like I said, if you really want to stick it to you, buy some High Spots gear.
That's exactly right.
That's how he wins. That's how he beats you, George.
First time ever, I'll do a job for him. Bullet. I put everybody else over in my career. Yeah. I'll put him over. But that's a very, very good point.
If I've learned anything, there are ways to job out George South.
You know that.
There are ways to job out George South, believe it or not.
Listen,
folks.
And I'll do it. I'll do it right in the middle, and I'll just walk away.
Well, just like when you called me Greg Armstrong. I started dressing like a Boy Scout. You can't call me Greg Armstrong anymore. I won.
You sure did. Now listen, and that's a very, very good point, boy. So I hope he tunes into this show and realizes that we're trying to help him, but it is a reflection on us. You know, when stuff like that, you should be more worried about going out there and trying to have a good match, not getting killed nowadays, but just going out there. You got a place to work. You use it, like you said, Bull. At the end of the night, nobody even heard his name, remembered what it was, or anything like that. So anyway,
because the sound system was probably horrible.
Exactly,
so,
exactly.
Well,
and so we will move on from that. I just want to encourage all you goofballs out there, especially our own goofballs, that it's more important to go out there and have a good match. Earn some. The old timers you say back in the day, Bullet, you can't even open your mouth till you earn some credibility. You see what I'm saying? You got to have something to bargain with. You understand? And when you're first starting in this business and you ain't even had 4 or 5 matches, if that many, under your belt, you can't open your mouth about nothing, Bullet. You know that? You got to earn some credibility to bargain with. Okay.
And I was actually having a discussion about this. I know we were still stuck on this topic, but I was
That's okay, boy.
I was having a discussion.
All, Jack.
I was having a discussion about this, and this kind of ties into me and somebody else I was riding with.
Ooh, I love that.
In that we feel like that every young student, up and coming wrestler should get saddled with a name that they don't particularly like.
Exactly.
I was stuck with Mr. Elite. Didn't particularly like it, didn't appreciate it. I wanted to be the Man Scout since day one, but I got saddled with Mr. Elite. So we had a young wrestler come through here. I named him Mr. Elite.
Yeah.
Maybe someday he can overcome it, make that happen, and make that work. The person I was with was named the Junkyard Kitty. Very beautiful girl.
Oh.
Her nickname was the Junkyard Kitty.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah, she was a little racist, though.
Oh. Is it?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
But anyways, she didn't particularly like it, but she still used it, overcame it, and got past it, and then had her own identity.
Yeah.
It's all about, can you make this work? Because that's what you treat. If you don't have that ability to make that name work, how are you supposed to work if there's no ring?
That's exactly right.
How are you supposed to make
That's
it work?
exactly right. And see, that is a very, very good point, Bullet. And I tell you, it's pretty simple. It really is. You know, and like you've said here many, many times when I do let you speak, Bullet, and I can shut my big mouth, is if you don't like the way something is, you keep working at it, Bullet. You know, I'm telling you, I'm an old fart, and I'm just single-minded, straight ahead, and this is the way it does it. But I love ideals, Bullet. You know, matter of fact, this week they interviewed my good friend Triple H. Okay, dropping a few names.
Speaking
here.
of people that had some stuff.
But you know, he did a great interview this week when someone asked him. You know, I guess the hot thing now is these leaks before they do a pay-per-view. Somebody leaks the finishes, and so you know, and then Triple H what he thought about it, and I love his answer. He said, "Listen, and what we've always said, why would you want to know the answer? I mean, really, you idiots are the dummies because you'll pay $82.52 for a pay-per-view after you've already supposedly heard the finishes." But anyway, I just like what Triple H said about it's about what we've used here, the illustration of just telling kids that Santa Claus ain't real. And I've never understood that. Why would people, even if you knew what was going on and you don't really know, why would you want to know? That's the whole thing. The whole mystery of pro wrestling, Bullet, what's been my life for all these years is it's just the excitement of not knowing. You know, and if someone called me up, I'd hang up on them, Bullet. First I'd punch them in the face, then I'd hang up on them, Bullet. You call me trying to give me a finish. But anyway, I just love Triple H. I love his answer, Bullet. You know, why would you want to know?
Exactly.
You know, so anyway, getting on with that, Bullet, I do got a great, great book here. Before we get off here, we do have 2 special people. I know that my idiot bag, Bullet, sound effects, the idiot bag, it is the most hot, talked about bag in all of pro wrestling. Okay, one guy said, "You talking about my ex-wife?" I said, "No, not that bag." Boom, that's very Roddy Dangerfield-ish right there, wasn't it, Bullet?
I wish I could give a drum roll.
That's very Roddy Dangerfield-ish. But no, listen,
Can't get
folks,
no respect, George.
no respect at all. My kid said that the house caught on fire. My wife said, "Kids, be quiet. You're going to wake Daddy." I always remember Rodney Dangerfield saying that. Bullet, no, that's how I feel too. No respect. No respect here on my TV show. But anyway, 2 idiots real quick. I'll go back next week to making it 1 idiot a week, Bullet. But we got 2 this week, Bullet. And I'm going to tell you, these, Bullet, I got their names. And you know what?
Cards and everything.
Bullet, I couldn't, listen, I have to do this. Before I should have done it earlier. Today, guess what today is? I want to wish one of my children, Bullet, that now lives in Texas, a very happy birthday. He's watching, I know he's watching, Charlie Dreamer. Okay,
yeah.
Today is his birthday.
Yes.
He's probably hiding his face right now wherever
Well,
he's
when
at.
we tape it, yes.
Yeah.
His birthday would have happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gosh, but
Well,
yeah.
actually, no. I'm going to get this out today because I'm going to be gone.
Okay, very good.
Yes, it'll be up
Very,
today.
man, I was
Okay.
worried. Of course, Charlie Dreamer's going to watch it and say, my birthday was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But no, Charlie, we just want to wish you happy birthday.
Yeah.
We love you. My kids are all over the place. I'm so proud of them, Bullet. And he's at the Texas, Dallas branch of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle,
Yes.
taking care of all those idiots out there. But anyway, real
We
quick.
started up the office so we can start doing movies.
Yes, we did. Boy, we're going to that next. But here's 2 idiots real quick. The first one, buddy, you know, everybody knows, Bullet. Everybody in the wrestling world is talking about, without the mat, of course, the hottest wrestling event. Everybody's talking about it. Almost 4,000 people, Bullet. That is a lot of people to watch that special moment in my life. And every one of them have been positive, Bullet, but one guy. Okay, I throwed the rest of them in the idiot bag last week.
We
No, there's one
dislikes.
more. There's one more. And Bullet, his name is actually, and I hope he ain't nobody's friend because you're an idiot. Lone Horseman.
Okay.
Okay. The reason it's a lone horseman because you ain't got no friends. Okay, that's why. And his
no, he has some friends in here.
Oh yeah, he's fixing to have 4 friends.
He's
okay?
fixing to have some 4
But
friends.
Bullet,
Right
his
here.
comment, the lone horseman, his comment was that George South was good in his day, and I enjoyed him with NWA, but I just can't watch this.
Oh, I saw that
Oh,
one,
Bullet.
yeah.
Now that upset me, okay? Listen, lone horseman, sitting by yourself in your Spider-Man underwear on Mom's computer, we don't care, okay? One lone horseman, we don't care if you did not watch it.
There you
Because
go.
3,999, I think that's the right number,
Something.
did watch it, okay? All right, then, last thing.
He's no longer the lone
horseman is...
You got some friends.
Yeah, he's not. Now he's just horseman, okay, with friends in the idiot bag. Okay, this one takes the cake. Bullet, we got to close this thing out. Everybody knows that my good friend, I got another good friend,
Yeah.
Jerry the King Lawler, who I love to death, who you have had some great matches,
Gonna
Bullet.
see you in a couple weeks.
Oh, I love him today. I may go with you, Bullet, but I've always said that, Bullet, if Memphis wrestling was still around, you'd be the hottest thing in Memphis wrestling right now. I'm just telling you right now. But anyway, everybody knows not only did I needed a reason to love Jerry Lawler, but we all know here at the wrestling world that last week he purchased a Batmobile.
I saw that.
He purchased that is like the coolest thing in the world. Forget all the stuff, forget all the people he beat at Mid-South Coliseum.
Forget beating Andy Kaufman.
Oh, forget beating Andy Kaufman.
Yeah,
He owns a Batmobile. Bullet, that is like the greatest thing. One goof even said, now this guy didn't even make the idiot bag. Guess how bad this guy is. But the one guy said, well, it ain't the original. What? You're such an idiot, you ain't going in my bag.
No.
What? Who cares?
Who cares?
It is a Batmobile, Bullet, the real one. Not this Ben Affleck stuff that's coming up. This is the real Batmobile. But Bullet, this guy right here, Brandon Stewart, okay, is
name.
Brandon Stewart is a complete idiot. And you know why, Bullet? Listen, Jerry Lawler's driving down Interstate 40 in the Batmobile. This is a true story. Last week, just purchased it driving in the Batmobile, which I'm already jealous. A lady looks out her window of her car and sees the King in the Batmobile. That's like the coolest moment, Bullet, since the Loch Ness Monster poked his head up back a few years ago. But in the Loch Ness Monster seen how bad the world was, he ain't been seen since. But anyway, that's beside that. That's for the History Channel, Bullet, we're going to do next week. But anyway, this guy here, Brandon Stewart, made the comment that Jerry Lawler was probably going to get hair transplants. What? Brandon Stewart, you're an idiot. You hear me? Even if he was, he's going to get them in the Batmobile. Bullet. What the heck? Brandon Stewart ain't even got a car. You hear me? I know his whole family ain't even got a car. Okay?
What would you rather do? Go get hair implants on like a moped?
No, exactly.
Get hair implants
What
in the Batmobile.
What do you expect him to drive? Okay? Well, them little red wagons? Oh my gosh, boy. Now that did it. Brandon Stewart will now go into the idiot bag, Bullet, with his friend, the Lone Horseman, for his comment that he made about the King. Just enjoy it, okay? That's what's wrong with this stupid world, Bullet. Just enjoy it. But even if, don't ruin it for us, Bullet. I'm just telling you, it's the greatest thing in the world. You own a Batmobile. You park it in your front yard. And some goof like this guy here, Brandon Stewart, had to make that stupid comment. I know we went overboard, Bullet. My head done spun around 3 times.
We have
I'm
to
sweating.
sometimes.
Bullet.
It's good to go in business.
Listen, I would love for one Tuesday for us not even to have, which I know will never happen, Bullet. Hey, I know it hurts me and Cher here to pull up that idiot bag and drop these people in it. No, it don't either, Bullet. I enjoy it. I'm going to tell you right now,
I was
Bullet.
going to say, it probably hurts you more because it's a long way to reach down. And I feel the same way.
So listen, if we have to reach down and get that bag, it's going to be worth it. But those are our two guests. I'll go back to being hopefully one idiot a week, Bullet. But
just calm it down, folks.
I'm going to just tell you, just relax, okay? If this week, folks, as we get ready to close this show out, if you see the Batmobile drive by you, just enjoy it, okay? Bullet, really, just enjoy it. What?
Yeah, and give Ben Affleck a chance.
Oh, yeah, please. Listen, people, smarten up, would you? Everybody wants to know how Ben Affleck's Batman. Listen, it's Superman's movie, you goof. Batman can't outdraw Superman. Do you understand that, Bullet?
Exactly. Really?
Don't nobody understand how it works. Everything's a work, Bullet. You can't put somebody that's going to compete with Superman. Now, if it was Batman's movie, but anyway, I'm letting all the secrets out. But anyway, give Ben Affleck a chance, okay, Bullet? We may start a promotional thing here on George South. Dad, you don't work, you wrestle. Give Ben a chance, okay? All right, Bullet, I'm shutting up. Lock cover this week.
That millionaire that's made a whole bunch of money. You've got our support.
You got our support, buddy.
Two guys in cut-off T-shirts. We'll help you out, Mr. Millionaire.
These
on all the bad things about people say about you on the internet, and nobody likes us on the internet.
Yeah.
We'll get behind you.
Hey, I'm putting out a plea for Ben Affleck when he's in town filming Batman, if they come this way, to be a guest on our show. You have two people here, two miserable human beings that love you, Ben Affleck.
Well,
we love you,
a
okay?
strong word,
and listen, Ben, I'll go with you to the drive-thru at the bank after that movie grosses box office hits, and then you can shove all that money in everybody's face. Okay. I love Ben Affleck, Bullet. Okay, we'll put a picture of him up here with us. Okay, I'm shutting up. We covered it all, Bullet. Great show this week, Bullet.
I agree. That was a solid outing.
Oh,
there,
bro,
George.
we got people ducking under the
Now that we did all that, I just gotta let people know and let you know that I won't be around next Tuesday. I've got a little bit of vacation. I know it's okay. It's okay. I know.
Oh my
Calm
gosh.
down. We'll get it together, and then after that,
Ben, you better make a call, Ben. I'm just telling you.
Well, once you get your new buddy Ben Affleck to get him.
What the heck?
Yeah, there's an opening next week, Ben.
But boy, I know how it works. My children gain knowledge, they gain ability in all sorts of areas in professional wrestling, and I know that I can't always keep them under my wing like I want to with all my children. I know that they branch out and they do things. Okay.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with wrestling. It's nothing to do with power. It's more about running away and like being Jake Fearbach as opposed to Jake Manning for about a week.
I cannot complain. Being you've sat here through thick and thin. The only friend I got right here beside me, Bullet. Tonto's been right here with the Long Ranger through it all. So when you sneak out, I cannot say nothing. Okay. The show, of course, will not be the same, Bullet. I'm gonna just tell you that right now.
But when we come back and we do this again, it's gonna be episode 40.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
It's gonna be episode 40.
Well, that was good that we went a little long then, Bullet.
Yeah.
Right?
We got to get him through, but then we have the big extravaganza for episode 40.
Oh, episode 40, George South's birthday will be right before that, Bullet. We're going to come in here and blow this thing right off the water. You got to have a break, take a deep breath before we hit George South's birthday and episode 40. They didn't think we'd last, Bullet, but we're still here. Us and Ben. Oh, I love that, Bullet. I got you, babe. Okay.
All right.
Ben Affleck, you can be part of this. Okay.
Once again,
Chastity. Yeah, Ben Affleck's Chastity Bono. Yeah, Sonny, Sharon, wasn't that the daughter?
Yes,
that's the Chastity.
Or the son, whatever.
Oh, the son, yeah.
Whatever it is. But anyways, George South
one or the other. We're going to be here.
Is available at highspots.com.
Oh, that's right, Bullet. She had the gimmick. Did she?
Yeah.